This video shows the utilization of Compusult's Web Enterprise Suite, in support of the OGC Federated Marine Spatial Data Infrastructure, as it relates to the Arctic connecting land and sea, and the use of OGC API processes, coverages, features, records, and data cubes. In this video we will show how changes in ice conditions in the Arctic profoundly affect conditions experienced by animals, including food availability, interspecific competition and predation. Impacts of climate change on Arctic vertebrates include changes in migration. Arctic challenges the ability of the region's fauna to adapt. A primary response will likely occur through phenotypic plasticity in the patterns, locations, and timing of their movements. We will demonstrate potential changes in migration for some of the species, due to ice loss in the Arctic. Participants will get insight into how various OGC APIs can work together to provide a solution to a problem. Satellite imagery data, provided by the Copernicus Climate Data Store, was utilized to generate geodata cubes, facilitating efficient data storage and access. Web Enterprise Suite harvests these data types, maintains an historic and up-to-date record of the ice conditions in the Arctic. Through the use of OGC APIs, features, coverages, processes, and records, we are able to provide a temporal display of multiple sources of data at once, as well as provide tools to do predictive analysis of ice conditions. Marine and land data can be discovered seamlessly through the WES OGC CSW catalog, which is also accessible through the OGC API records. External data sources can be published directly into the catalog, offering a broader range of consolidated land and marine data discovery. To meet the requirements of the D101, relevant data from the catalog has been added to a WES portfolio for the Arctic region. Enabling the temporal OGC API coverage layers for whales and sea ice concentrations, and navigating to October 29, 2001, shows the presence of bow whales in deep ice, without the fear of killer whale predators. Skipping ahead to September 22, 2008, reveals that killer whales are now found much farther north due to reduced ice presence, while bowhead whales have sought refuge in the inlets. Using data obtained from Copernicus Climate Data Store, we downloaded sea ice concentrations in the Arctic, covering the date range of 1979 to April 2023. This data is processed and stored in a data cube, upon which OGC API processes and coverages are applied, on a particular day. View the differences in sea ice concentrations, when comparing two dates. Areas in red show ice loss between June 2000 to June 2022. And predict future ice loss by analyzing the rate of change over time, and extrapolating that out over a number of future years. This shows the predicted ice concentrations for June 2028. Other support data, such as the Arctic Voyage Planning Guide, provided by Natural Resources Canada, can also be incorporated for visualization and additional situational awareness. In conclusion, Arctic data can be sparse, and datasets have limited resolution and scope. 3D visualization and implementation of services does not have well-defined styles, and are not supported by any OGC or other relevant standard, without breaking conformance. Also, certain coverages return massive amounts of data, which can lead to long network request times, that reduces the user experience and the temporal playback. Thank you for viewing this demonstration of Compusult's Web Enterprise Suite, in support of the OGC Federated Marine Spatial Data Infrastructure, as it relates to the Arctic connecting land and sea, and the use of OGC API processes, coverages, features, records, and data cubes.